For free, I gotta pay for the other one.
Oh, Megan made that for you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was nice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey y'all. Welcome back to Who All Coming. I am Maroon the Assassin. We got J Mona. Hey girl.
Hey.
You look like you weren't prepared. Like,
I mean, you waited
okay.
all that time. You waited until like anyway.
No. No.
Hmm.
You chose it the but anyway, how many stars for the week?
You first.
I hated this week, so I'm gonna say one. Um
Mm.
yeah, it was a rough week. I'm getting that it to travel again, but the cruise is almost paid off, so I think that's what it is, you know. Now I can see in a couple of months me having some trip money, you know. I'm like,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go ahead and wait. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. But yeah, no, it's a one. It's a win. You know, work is fine. It's just the emotional. Anyway, your
Hmm.
turn.
Hmm. Um, I must say probably um a two. I'm gonna say two.
Two. Okay. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Okay. Any
Uh,
elaboration, or just you're just gonna leave it at two, and we just gonna.
I mean, nothing really happened this week. I mean, today is Monday, obviously. Sunday was Mother's Day,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But yeah, yeah. It was it was kind of somber, but
Yeah.
also I didn't do nothing. I stayed at home
Yeah.
and chilled. Scotty made me breakfast. Ooh, I can't talk. Scotty made me breakfast, and he like
I was like, do you smell toast right now?
I can talk. I can talk.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
What, Jackson?
Angel needs to see you.
Oh, I know.
I mean, but so Scotty made me breakfast and threatened the kids to leave me alone. So, he had to work that night. So 3 minutes after Scotty went to work,
Oh yeah, they
Jackson knocking on
pounce.
my door, talking about some
They
mama,
pounce. Yeah,
mama. I'm like, boy,
just like that. Yeah, just like
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I
I
got a
believe it.
Benny. I
I
mean,
believe it.
so I at least had half the day to rest, and I still just stayed in my room because I was, not feeling nothing.
Right. Yeah,
So,
it's difficult to kind of this is the very first one, so you trying to deal with it, but also you're a mom too, so you're trying to make sure that you give your kids a chance to really do something if they wanted to celebrate you and stuff, whatever. But it wasn't the same. So, but yeah, girl, I'm getting it to travel, and my coworker's going to Japan in a couple of weeks. We've been eyeballing them trips, so yeah. But she was already planning on going anyway, so she's going in a couple of weeks. So I mean, I'm like, let me see what's available. But all right.
you cannot go to Japan,
So
ma'am.
okay, I know not right now. If I want to go to Japan, I can. I just don't want to go right now.
I just said right now.
Yeah.
But say we didn't have no that last week we talked about the party and gave Nikki her shout out for her birthday. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill my camera for just a second, okay?
Hmm. So last week we
Hmm.
started the guy code. We're gonna finish this nonsense so we can talk about something of intellectual value.
I mean, okay, so
Something.
the bro code, guy code or is guy code and bro code two different things? Y'all
I,
let me know. I have not been either, so I don't know. But I mean, although I get called bruh all the time by
bruh.
my kids, yeah, I'm like, first of all,
I was just about to say, yeah.
yeah, my
No,
kids,
this is actually
bro.
labeled as guy code. So
Okay,
we're
so
gonna go
if
guy
y'all
code.
agree with these codes, if y'all don't agree with the codes, or whatever, let us know because we don't
Right.
know. We have never been prepubescent boys.
Because this really is given prepubescent. You are correct. Yes.
I mean,
Um.
definitely not frontal lobe um
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely
solidified.
not fully
Yeah.
developed.
So you're
No,
not
it's
over
fully not.
26. No, you're not. Because even if you're in college, these yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know if we
Yeah, yeah.
left off
Anyway,
last week. We gonna pick it up.
yeah,
2 weeks
yeah.
ago,
So
however, we're gonna pick it up wherever we get in. Just pick it up, okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So the next one is an anniversary is recognized on a yearly basis. Under no circumstances will anything be celebrated in an interval other than a year. They don't want to remember shit.
So no 1 month anniversary. Girl,
No,
I had one girl that
no
took off.
6 month
No,
sobriety
this girl,
anniversary either.
I mean, hey, you know what? Because every day, no. But no, this girl really took
Every hour
off,
and every minute.
baby.
I see y'all.
Baby, hey.
You know
Yeah.
what? Shout out. May is mental illness awareness month, and so yeah, shout out.
Is that
Yeah,
what? Because
go talk to that doctor.
Did we start this podcast in mental awareness month? Was like, you know what? Mental health is important.
I be forgetting. I be sleeping. You know.
You know what? Mental health is very important.
Huh?
It's 2025. We say mental health, not mental illness.
Mental health, not my apologies. My
I mean,
apologies.
she definitely got an
Anyway,
ailment. She definitely got an ailment.
she said you
No, I was
definitely
talking
got
about
an
you. I
element
was talking
an
about
element.
you.
Oh me,
Yes.
girl. I don't claim that. Anyways, when using a urinal in a public restroom,
Side
a
note, got a
buffer
question.
zone.
Got a question. Is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs a medical term?
A buffer zone of at least one urinal will exist at all times. If the only empty urinal is directly next to an occupied one, then you are still required to wait. Exception at a sporting event where a line has formed to use the pisser.
So this isn't even a U.S. list because we don't call it pissers.
I think they just wanted to put some kind of vulgar language in there. You know how they are.
Okay. You already talked about your
Yeah.
bathroom habits, okay? So no
Mm-hmm, yeah, sure.
measuring your wee-wees unless you're at a sporting contest, and then
No, but I think they do it covertly. I think they do.
baby, it don't be called. They be
Like you can't tell me as much as you would, but you cannot tell me as much as they talk about it and stuff, whatever. They don't be trying to widen their
no.
eyes to get the peripheral. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you just make your eyes bigger and then you can see. You know, you know what I'm talking about. Whatever.
Yeah, no, for real, no, for real.
When coming into a room which you know is occupied by your friend and possibly another girl, you must knock and wait for an adequate response. If no response occurs and the door is locked, a 10-minute period is required before knocking again.
What if it's
I'm giving you
our
10 minutes and
dorm
then I'm
room?
coming
What if
back.
it's our dorm room and you don't put the little thing on the
10
door?
minutes, bro.
No,
10 minutes,
you put
bro.
the thing on the door. That's disrespectful. Okay. Sock on the door.
What happened to the sock on the door or the scarf or something, whatever?
Yeah, if you're
Anyway.
doing something, yeah.
Although I'm that asshole that if you are doing that in our dorm room and I'm waiting for admittance, I don't give a damn. I'm finna be beatboxing on that door, okay? You got until I finish this song before I start kicking it. Anyways, the only time dicking over a buddy for a girl is legal is when the girl ranks an 8 or above on the 1 to 10 scale. Exception: a girl may rank from 5 to 7 as long as there is oral sex involved.
That's just trash. That's just trash. I was like,
Garbage.
I had so much faith in the bro code. I was like, oh, they are
Why?
so much because dudes put their best friend over their girlfriend or they
Always.
situation. So I'm like, okay, they must have
Always.
like the rules are top tier because
They're just trying to keep their dick right. That's all.
I mean, okay.
A man's got to scratch what a man's got to scratch. This applies to picking as well. Let the man be. Garbage.
A man's got to scratch what a man's got to scratch.
Yep. Just like Tommy used to say, a baby's got to do what a baby's got to do.
I got responsibilities. Oh, we old.
Responsibilities is what they said, but yeah. No man shall ever watch any of the following programs on TV: figure skating,
What?
men's gymnastics,
What?
any sport involving women unless viewed for sexual purposes.
Who made this list?
For real, for real. There is literally no hope for mankind.
Okay, at this point, and it's sad that we've gotten to this far in the list, but this is a list made by gay men.
Had to be.
Like some of the
Just to fuck with
things,
them. Just to fuck with them.
some of the things is like, and like it's the gay men are coming up with like toxic like bro codes or whatever, and it's like, oh,
Let's just fuck with the straight guys.
don't watch women's sports. See,
It's
whatever.
terrible. It's terrible. Everyone will think you're gay. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
If you accidentally touch or brush against any man part of another man below the waist, it is an understood accident, and no apology or any reference to the occurrence is necessary. Don't mention it, bro. Nope.
Oh wait, okay, so that very much goes into what I just said.
I know.
That I have not seen the list.
This is a
but
terrible
I'm just saying.
list. What the fuck?
I thought it was gonna be like you gotta say pause or something like
I
that.
know, like something.
Like no Diddy or whatever.
Yeah, no, for real. No man shall spend more than 2 minutes in front of a mirror. If more time is required, a 3-minute waiting period must be allowed before returning to the mirror.
Oh, wait, so you're supposed to do 2 minutes? Oh, let me go put on my clothes and then come back and then
Like, what if you got a really stubborn pimple? Like, I mean,
like the beard guys, oh, they spend time in front of that
they
mirror.
do. I was just about to say that. Those men with the really nice moisturized groomed beards.
Spend
they
time.
spend time.
Oh, girl,
They spend time.
why Scotty steady getting beard products and stuff in, whatever? I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for him, whatever. But there is so much. You use more product on your beard daily than I
Don't
use
be a hater.
on my hair during the week. Like,
Don't be a hater.
I might
not nice.
miss my hair and be through. No, this nigga is like in the shower. He got the little roller thingy, that like the exfoliating thing. He got that. I said,
hey, look, he is taking care of his skin, okay?
don't get me wrong. I'm happy for him, but this is where that rule wouldn't work for him. But again, he has a fully developed.
But you know what? It's
lobe.
not in front of the mirror. It's in the shower, right? You just said he does that in the shower.
Well, I mean, he got that. I don't know where he do it. I'm like, look at this point. I'm like, okay.
You don't know what he be doing in there.
I'm just happy, that I'm just happy that your cleanliness is important to you, that it's important to me because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any dispute lasting any longer than 3 minutes will and must be settled by rock, paper, scissors. There is no argument too important for this determining method. I agree. Fair.
Okay. Sure.
I just like rock, paper, scissors. I like rock, paper, scissors.
Okay,
anyway.
Let's do rock, paper, scissors real fast to see who wins.
Okay.
Who's the smartest one? Okay.
Why? Okay, whatever.
I don't know. We had to bet something. What do you want to bet?
That's fine.
Okay, whatever. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, and rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You're a fucking cheater. You're a cheater. You're a cheater.
What do you mean?
You're a cheater.
I literally did not change my hand at all.
Exactly.
What do you mean? It's a rock. Anyway, whatever. I whatever. No man will ever willingly watch a movie in which the main theme is dancing. And if a man shall happen to view such a movie, it is only acceptable if it is with a girlfriend.
Toxic.
Moving on from that toxicity. Only acceptable time when a man is allowed to cry.
Oh, no.
When a heroic dog dies to save his master.
What? I mean, yeah, but...
After being struck in the testicle with anything moving faster than 7 miles per hour.
Okay. Yeah.
When your date is using her teeth.
Oh, no.
And the day Anna Kournikova chooses a husband. Kournikova. Anna Kournikova. I am not going to look up who that is, actually. I was like, who is that? I'm not going to look that up.
I think she's a tennis player.
Oh, okay. We're going to go with that.
Anna Kournikova. I think she's a tennis player.
Okay.
I mean, but regardless, that's crazy.
I know. We thought the girl code list was like ridiculous, but this is true. We didn't think it was ridiculous. We just thought it wasn't mature,
It was for
you
junior
know.
high girls. I mean,
Yeah.
junior high, high school, maybe freshman year of college. This is giving that as well, but
Yeah, it
also
is.
hella toxic.
Yeah, right. If a bet is made and the challenge is completed, then the bettor may recoup his money by immediately completing a more daring challenge. If he refuses the challenge or chooses not to propose one, then and only then must the money be paid.
So double or nothing, or just give it the money.
Yep. 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 Pretty
Okay,
much.
I don't understand.
Um.
Okay,
Yeah. Masturbate often. Exception: if your roommate is due back within the hour. Okay.
that's just courtesy. Yeah.
Right. Common
But you
courtesy.
keeping him out the room when you got your friend in the
Right.
room because you're not
Right.
answering the door. But
See, that's what I'm
hey,
saying. There are inconsistencies.
mm-hmm.
If a hot girl shall happen to pass by while you are in arm's reach of your buddy, you must and will tap him on the shoulder to make him aware of the babe.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Community service. A man's shoe may not intentionally match any other article of clothing on his body. Clearly not a black person. Um, no comment shall ever be made to a man about how much he is sweating. In fact, there is no need bring notice to any body part which he may be sweating from. Okay. No man shall ever allow anyone to speak ill of The Simpsons or any Rocky movie. Exception: Rocky 4. Okay.
This list is giving made by like a 40-year-old man that has not like
That has a teenager.
that's in the closet that has not like given up the glory days of high school situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because this shit here is geared towards high school. But if you're
Definitely peaked
watching
in high
Rock,
school.
yeah, I mean, if it's geared towards high school and college, but if you're watching Rocky 4, you are clearly middle aged. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
gotta be. Um,
I don't know what. Okay, what else?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's finish this. Let's finish this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you have not made any mistake if you find that there are extra pieces after reassembling or assembling an object. In
Shit,
fact, you
that's
have just
all
found a way
code.
to make that
Fuck
object
that.
more efficient.
The extra pieces. Girl, it was the extra piece for this couch right here. I was like, I guess we didn't need that. Didn't need that.
You
Nope.
didn't need it. It was efficient.
Didn't need
You
that.
just
Nope.
made that efficient.
Hey, it looks put
Mhm.
together. Tell me.
No, there was some issues with their directions. Is what that was.
Yep. That the
There
diner
is
chairs, all that. Mm-hmm.
there are is never there are there are is never and there is never an occasion
Okay.
in
Yeah.
which any that's how they
No,
my
I was
brain.
saying they meant there. You
Yeah,
gotta.
yeah. I had to read a couple more words. Anyway,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
there is never an occasion in which any shirt without buttons may be tucked in. Exception: when you are participating in an organized sporting event.
Never any, and then immediately exception is crazy.
I know, right? Never any except in this situation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unless you are under the age of 11 or wearing a bathing suit, don't wear whitey tighties. It still escapes all reason as to why they even make them in adult sizes.
I mean,
I know. I mean, I
how?
agree with that
I
one a
mean,
little bit.
okay, no, I mean I do, but also the reason why is because you don't want your streaks to be showing. I'm assuming.
I mean,
I don't know that
I
one
don't know.
there. I don't know. I'm okay with how do if you don't have streaks. If you're
Any
over,
object thrown with reasonable speed and accuracy must be caught. No man shall ever keep track of or count the amount of beers he has had in a night. Y'all, you so full of shit. They do that all the time. Under no circumstances may two non-related men share a bed or anything which can be perceived as a mattress.
what if they're best friends?
Nope.
What if it's only one bed and you got back problems? Again,
Oh, buddy will sleep on the floor.
fuck that shit.
In an empty room,
Mm-hmm.
car, etc., a man cannot ask another man if he is mad because he isn't talking.
Well, what if he's like, "What's wrong with you, bro? Brah,
Yeah.
brother." I'm sorry.
Yeah. That you digress.
Yeah. My bad.
If you jiggle more than twice, you're playing with it. And we heard that one. A man shall never help another man apply suntan oil. Back to toxicity. The guy who wants
no, I can
something the
kind of agree
most.
with that because I would not want some of the females that be like they give straight women a bad name, okay? Because there was this one dude that was like he was like all women are gay just a little bit, and I was like, okay. I mean, I take it in stride. I'm like, okay, whatever, and then it be some girls that be like, they be overzealous. Like, boo, you do not have to.
Oh
You
yeah, he was
ain't
talking
got
about
to.
you.
Yeah. No, you don't
I'm
have
good.
to. Yeah. No. It's okay. No, I got my back. No, I can't reach it, but I got my back. No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. I put spray
I
on
say,
before I
yeah.
left. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm down,
So,
Shibamba.
yeah.
The guy who wants something the most is responsible for getting it. Yeah. Okay. If your friend says "lick my nuts" as a way to put you down, don't try to be funny by saying "okay" and moving your head towards his crotch. Two homosexual references in a row are just plain scary. Okay. Moving on. If you say "ouch," you are a pussy. Okay. Last one. Last one.
But you can't feel pain. The fuck? The fuck?
Anyways, the pussy. It is the God-given duty of every man to assist any other man that may be in need of assistance in obtaining every guy's dream. Threesome with two girls.
I'm glad they said threesome with two girls. If you like, oh, I want a threesome, two niggas. Still a threesome. You're welcome.
That don't count?
But apparently that's a train.
Yeah.
But if it's two girls, then the train was run on him. Okay?
Yeah, but if you bring up any kind of pegging and stuff, whatever, then that's yay. They can't
shoot, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was terrible. Glad
it got worse. It got worse. I mean, last week was bad, but it got worse.
Yeah, it did.
So,
I think towards the end there was a couple of they could have just, left.
It was very toxic. It was very middle-aged, writing a list for teenage guys. It's like, this is what men do. No, nigga.
No, it's not. That's what boys do.
No.
Yeah.
Not even boys. At this point, it's okay to cry.
Oh yeah, in 2025. Oh yeah. And see, that's the thing. Let me find out if they say when this was created.
Oh, girl. 1962.
Oh yeah. Josh Harding, May 20th, 2008. So yeah, we were definitely correct. Yeah. Definitely was not in the last 10 years. Yep. So
yeah, I'm like Rocky 5. Okay.
4.
Whatever. Rocky anything. Rocky. Hey Siri, when did Rocky 4 come out?
Rocky 4 was released on November 27th, 1985.
Really?
It came out before we were alive.
Wow.
So that just further goes to show this list was written by not even middle age. You are actually
old. Yeah.
At this time that you're writing the list, because I'm gonna say that this is your job. So you're at least
30s, 40s. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, 40s, 50s. You're older than us.
Oh, there's a bonus. Do not
Oh,
mess with a friend's crush when you know it's his crush. If you ever find your friend messing with your crush when you told him and he is fully aware, you're allowed to use lethal force. If the two
oh,
were both
lethal
drunk,
force.
lethal force. If the two were both drunk, you are required to wait 12 hours before asking him what he did. If no good reaction was given, you are allowed to use lethal force.
Damn. So you like to go to jail behind a crush?
A crush,
A
yeah. Just because your
crush.
buddy knew, he knew.
Because you fucking knew. Yeah. No,
Yep.
I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm opening my soda. I'm making a drink here, man. So
Okay.
sorry. You
Mm-hmm.
got the little
Is it
airplane
because we're not
bottles.
sponsored that you won't show, you make a drink on the camera?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, obviously. And I'm also like, we boycotting Coca-Cola products. Although this is not, it's Big Red Coca-Cola. Let me see. Hold on. No, Dr. Pepper. No, we're good. We're good.
All I was gonna say is shout out to, Plot Twist Creations. They also do hats too, so check them
Hmm.
out.
Yeah, plot twist.
Mm-hmm. Yep, check them out.
Plot twist. All
All
right,
right, y'all.
girl. So
So
let
now
me
that we've
know.
gotten done with that list, we're gonna read this. Am I the asshole? Okay. So my 29 female girlfriend, 27 of 4 years, just told me that she's pregnant. I'm a woman, so it can't be mine. But she swears she didn't cheat.
Bullshit.
What do I do?
Run.
Right. So I'm still in shock, so bear with me. My life feels like a soap opera right now. Apologies. This will probably be long. Here's some background. My girlfriend Anna and I have been together for 4 years with intentions of getting engaged sometime this year. To clarify, we are two women in a relationship. I am a lesbian, always have been. But Anna is bisexual and has had serious relationships with men in the past. This has never been an issue for us because we love each other and have a healthy and stable relationship. But now, as you can imagine, I'm second guessing everything. What went down? I love when okay, they set it up for me. Okay, so what went down? In the last month, Anna had been complaining about putting on weight, particularly in her stomach area. Anna is thin and athletic, so the little belly that she developed is noticeable. She has been going to the gym more and has started eating much healthier than she usually does. We didn't notice any improvements with her weight loss, but I told her that it takes time and that she will eventually lose the weight. Pregnancy never, ever crossed my mind
Mm,
for obvious reasons.
mm.
Last week, she really started freaking out about her weight gain. So she scheduled a doctor's appointment. She had the appointment yesterday afternoon and afterwards called me at work and told me that we needed to talk. I could tell she had been crying. I'm freaking out at this point now, thinking that she is terminally ill or something. I started tearing up, asking her to tell me what's wrong, but she insists on meeting at home. I leave work immediately and get home to see her sitting on the couch. Her face is puffy from crying. I'm shaking and tears are streaming down my face. I ask her about the doctor's appointment and what is going on. She can barely get the words out through her sobs. She tells me that she went to the doctor and they told her that she is 13 weeks pregnant.
Mm.
I stopped crying, but
No,
my
for
brain
real.
is trying to comprehend what she just told me.
Hmm.
All I could say was, what?
Mm.
Over and over. She is still sobbing, saying that she is so confused and has no idea how this happened. I have never really seen her in a state like that. She seems genuinely upset and confused. But then again, so am I. As I started registering what is going on, I asked, did you sleep with someone? And she only starts crying more, swearing on her life that she didn't sleep with anyone. So I'm like, but you did.
I can tell
You're
you're
pregnant.
lying because when you
Girl, I was playing it in my head. I really was. Girl.
Hmm.
Stutter, stutter. Anyways,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She is still sobbing, saying she is so confused and has no idea how this happened. I went back. So am I. As I started registering what is going on, I asked, "Did you sleep with someone?" And she only starts crying more, swearing on her life she didn't sleep with anyone. So I'm like, "But you did. You're pregnant. There is no way that you didn't cheat on me." To which she replies, "I have no fucking clue how this happened, but I swear to God, I didn't sleep with anyone. You have to believe me."
I do not.
Right? The lie detector had determined that that is a lie. Anyway, we go back and forth for 30 minutes or so, both of us still confused. I told her that I needed to think. So I called a friend and spent last night at his house. I've been talking with friends and everyone is confused, but agreeing that Anna must have cheated on me. I keep playing over our conversations in my head though. Like if she knew that she had slept with a guy and that she could be pregnant, why would she go to the doctor? Why wouldn't she have just gotten an abortion secretly? She could have used a Plan B pill just in case. Like she could have gotten away with it. Maybe I'm being foolish here, but it genuinely seems like she had no idea why she was gaining the weight in her stomach. A couple nights, we talked at length about possibilities while she was gaining weight just in that region, and pregnancy never crossed our mind. Love is blind. I'm also playing back the potential day that she could have cheated on me, considering that she is 13 weeks along. We live together and have similar work schedule. We both work 9 to 5. And I'm thinking of the night of the right week that this could have happened. There is nothing that stands out in this, that of the ordinary to me. There weren't any late night or suspicious activities that would have concerned me.
Hold on.
I'm almost done.
But if you gonna stay with him anyway, why you posting it?
Girl.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead.
If you're gonna stay with it anyway, why are you posting it? But anyway, I'm almost done. Okay.
Your love is not blind, it's deaf, dumb, and stupid.
It's the Lulu, ain't it?
Deaf, dumb, and stupid.
I feel like I'm driving myself crazy and I feel like I can't trust her. She's been texting me asking if we can talk, and I told her I needed more time. I want to believe that she is telling me the truth, but I can't think of any reason how she could be pregnant without having slept with some guy. But it's also confusing given the situation. So, Reddit, what are your thoughts? Does my girlfriend have a case of lesbian immaculate conception, or am I being a fool for doubting that she cheated on me? How do I handle the situation, and how do I talk to her? Everything feels very confusing right now. Thanks in advance for reading.
Have you seen Jane the Virgin?
Jane the Virgin? Yes, I've seen it. I think, yeah.
That's exactly what this sounds like.
Maybe she had a pap smear.
My girlfriend just told me that she's pregnant, but we're two in a relationship. Okay, whatever. I'm trying to look at the comment. Okay, so one person is trying to be on the side of reason here. So I think you know the right answer here. You don't just magically get pregnant. Yeah, she could have hidden it and secretly gotten an abortion.
But pregnancy is what is it? Is the
immaculate? Yeah, immaculate conception. Yeah. She said, you don't just magically get pregnant. Yeah, she could have hidden it and secretly got an abortion, but she, in all likelihood, didn't think anything of it until it was too late. Maybe they used a condom and it broke, or he pulled out or something, and she was convinced that it couldn't be a pregnancy, or just didn't want to believe it. Denial is extremely powerful. Some people will deny till the day they die, but she's in a relationship with you, a woman, and she's pregnant. This isn't one you can deny. Logic says she may as well come clean, but good luck with that 99.9% chance that she cheated. The only other explanation is that she was drugged. 99.9% chance that she cheated. The only other explanation is that she was drugged and raped or something, but that is a big leap into let's find a way to rationalize the shit out of this. Good luck with this. My money is on she was unfaithful. Just the obvious fucking answer. No, they ain't trying to. Maybe the answer, this is the original poster responding to that. Maybe the answer that she cheated is obvious here, but it's also difficult to explain a bunch of strangers just how upset she was when she told me. I can't expect internet strangers to know that. Okay, so you're already trying to justify everything.
Decided to ask them for help.
Right, and yet you decided to ask for help, right? Yeah. Apparently there's an update. She cheated on me and got pregnant. She was the victim. Oh, wait,
what?
Okay, so a lot has happened since the original post. Thank you to everyone who responded with helpful comments. It seems like most people came to three possible conclusions with Anna's pregnancy. She cheated on me and got pregnant. She was the victim of drugging scenario and doesn't remember anything, and the doctor's wrong. After spending the night at my friend's house and ignoring Anna's calls and texts, I decided to see her the next day to talk. We made a plan to meet at our house after work. I wasn't sure what to expect from our conversation. I thought it might be a confession of her cheating on me or something along those lines. So we met at home. She asked so we met at home. She asked me how we were doing and how I was doing. We in this. She asked how I was doing. Yada yada. I'm not gonna read all that. She did not go get an ultrasound. Uh, she understood and she I have to know. Did you sleep with someone? Okay, so yeah, they finally asked the question. Then I said, I have to know. Did you sleep with someone or cheat on me or come near sperm in any way, shape, or form? Look,
Not come near sperm in any way, shape, or form.
Any way, shape, or form. And she did not.
Did you sit on somebody's seat and then
right, the toilet seat have it? I mean, did you get into a hot tub that had it floating around?
Did you tripping?
I mean, at this point, you know what I'm saying? You know,
wait, no, hold on, because she said 13 weeks pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So you just passed first trimester. So a lot of places, either you can't do an abortion,
stuck like Chuck,
or it's too expensive. So that might be why, instead of, being like, oh, let me go and get an abortion.
Yep. Nope. You stuck like Chuck.
Don't be in Texas, bitch. You stuck.
All right. Any way, shape, or form, she swore up and down that she did not. Very sincerely, she said, I know that this is fucking crazy and literally unbelievable, but I swear to God, I didn't cheat on you, and I'm just confused as you are. I still wasn't entirely convinced, so I asked her about the doctor's visit specifically. She did not get an ultrasound. They only took a urine sample. I guess she told them her symptoms, and they took a urine sample, concluded that she was pregnant, and sent her on her way. I asked why they gave her a specific gestation period, and she didn't know. I'm not entirely sure why they did either. Of course, I was like, did you tell the doctor that it's impossible that you're pregnant, that you've been with a woman for the last 4 years? And the doctor gave her a grief for it, essentially implied that she must have slept with a man because she's pregnant, and that's why she was experiencing her symptoms. I'm not sure if this is a common occurrence for a doctor, but she said he seemed completely unfazed by her claim. I mean, crazy woman, of not having slept with a man. For those of you that mentioned her period, Anna has a regular period. Sometimes she gets it and sometimes she doesn't. So there was no cause for alarm when she didn't get her period for 3 months because A, she can't get pregnant, and B, more sex for us. I guess the doctor saw the signs of a positive pregnancy test and a lack of period in pregnancy was the most reasonable option. After hearing about that, I said she should schedule another doctor appointment with a different doctor as soon as possible. She told me that she had and had the appointment the next day. Yesterday, we decided it was best that I go with her to the appointment.
Why? You didn't help her get pregnant anyway.
For real, you didn't help her get pregnant, right? It's not. Yeah, I mean, the first order of business with the new doctor was the ultrasound. I sat with Anna. They put the gel on her stomach, and I was honestly sweating bullets. I kept thinking to myself, what if she is actually pregnant? I thought I was gonna. That's what. Right, for real. I thought I was going to pass out, but Anna seemed calm. They confirmed that Anna is not pregnant, but she had a mass on her ovary that was the cause for concern. For real?
Oh, shit.
For real.
Oh, shit. We all counted her.
Right, we was all calling her like, like, I mean, Jane the Virgin. I mean, the writing's on the wall.
That was the next thing I was thinking, maybe like a cancer or something like that.
Right. But she had a mass on her ovary that was the cause for concern. It was one of the most emotionally confusing moments of my life. Anna and I looked at each other, not sure if we should celebrate the not pregnancy or cry or what. And it still has more appointments, but the new doctor gave her the diagnosis of stage 1 ovarian cancer. This explained the positive pregnancy test and the bloated stomach. It also explained why she wasn't able to lose the weight on her stomach. The doctor also mentioned that the irregular period should have been a sign of concern for Anna, as women with irregular periods can be more at risk for ovarian cancer. I'm devastated and hopeful. Anna is still in shock as she has been through a lot the past couple of days. I'm supporting her the best I can, and we are figuring out a game plan naturally. We are both terrified of what's to come. This will be a huge part of her life and my life, and probably put our plans to get engaged slash married slash have kids on hold. If she can even have kids after all of this. I know, right? Why?
Oh my God. Damn.
Anna even joked about the fact that she wishes she had actually been pregnant with the Messiah. That way we could keep the kid and not have this horrible diagnosis. So I guess it's a happy slash sad update. Thanks to everyone for reading. Okay, so the summary is the girlfriend isn't pregnant, but has ovarian cancer, and the Messiah hasn't returned.
Well, that's
Okay, so look, the thing is, she is not the asshole, but we all kind of are. You
We
know
all
what I'm saying?
right, yeah.
Immediately.
Like, so she was not the asshole, but we all kind of were.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, because we thought for sure she
It was like,
a hoe.
girl, stupid. You
Stupid. Yeah. Well, no, we just thought she was a hoe. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
The way
I'm
it was
so bad.
Look, ooh, sorry about it.
Matter of fact, you the asshole for not believing her. That's not.
She said, matter of fact, you the asshole for not believing it. Nah. Yeah, no.
Why you didn't think immediately immaculate conception?
No,
okay?
but my thing is, why didn't you ask for any more tests? You know how babies are made.
But most doctors' offices,
and you know
they're gonna do a urine test. You have to wait for their blood test to actually find out how far along you are. But yeah, they'll do
and I would have been
urine
like,
test.
no, I know you fucking lying. You're gonna have to stick me, take some blood, because
well, no,
I know you fucking lying.
But that's the thing though. I would be like, no, let me get that blood test before I go home and tell this person.
Yeah, I gotta go home and tell my wife. Oh no, I need
your
all
fiance,
of the proof, all of the
fiance.
receipts. Nah.
Oh yeah, now she about to leave me completely.
Yeah, right, exactly, because she was about to leave your ass. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, had to leave you. Yeah, no, I need the blood test. I need the ultrasound. I need confirmation before I go home and just upend my whole life. Because for them 2 days, she was stressed the fuck out. I didn't even sleep with nobody.
She's like, but I don't think because I mean like I said, the only thing I'm like, maybe Jane the Virgin or somebody got roofied. That's
I don't remember exactly how Jane the Virgin started.
She went in for like she instead of
Okay.
like getting her pap smear, she got inseminated. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, so like, well, did you have a pap smear?
Right.
Well, no, because there was one thing. One time there was a dental surgeon, a dental hygienist, or whatever. He would put people under for their procedure, and he would have his way with them. So, and then one lady got pregnant or got an STD, one of them, and that's how they caught the dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, unless that was the case,
right?
No.
But either way, go. After you told me that first urine test that no, you got to run that again.
No,
buddy. You got to run that again, buddy. Run that back.
No, but check the pee. The pee line. Check the blood.
Right,
check
the pee line.
Because I feel like I think the blood test would not show that.
Pictures.
Yeah, I feel like the blood wouldn't show that.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't have gone home with that.
You said 13.
I would not have accepted that.
You said 13 weeks. Oh yeah, no, it's big enough for us to see gender at that damn point.
Huh?
At 13 weeks, we were already like 4
That's what I'm saying. At 13 weeks, you could definitely get a
see gender at that point.
You should see gender, exactly. Yeah.
What's in there?
Because you can see gender at 12 weeks, so I would not have accepted that.
I mean, I'm glad that she went because that was, her willing to accept. I'm sorry, accept bullshit. But I'm glad that she went.
I know it seems like bullshit, but she was actually right though. Like,
right? No, I'm like,
hey, because at first I was like, oh, you just the Lulu. I am a assassin. Clearly,
no, we had already put bleach on all your shit, threw it on the.
Oh yeah, we already put bleach on your shit, threw it out the house. We was lighting the match. Okay. Look. How many stars? You hear me? Like, you what? You what?
First.
Oh yeah, after that second what? Oh, I'd have had my answer. Oh, okay. So you getting the fuck up out of here. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You didn't cheat, but I'm about to, bitch. I'm about to.
Right, you didn't cheat, but somebody did. So
no, but I'm about to. I'm gonna get that back. Yeah.
Trip money.
You know me, and I'm not yet healed. Fuck you.
You're not yet healed. But yeah, no, it's a one. It's a win. Work is fine. It's just the emotional. Anyway, your turn.